So while you guys are sitting around watching American Housewife or Naked and Afraid, the Donald Trump administration and all his badass boys up there are getting ready to go kick some North Korean ass. Are you guys ready for this? Let's go get these commie bastards. Yeah, excuse me for that. A little bit of dramatic effect there, entrance. Just had to get you guys' attention. Hey, you know, tensions are rising with North Korea. There's been an ominous radio message that came out last year in September about Trump, April 26th. A lot of global events are happening right now, and it looks like we really truly are getting ready to make a move on North Korea. Now think about the budget. They're talking about the budget today on the news. They said that Trump is willing to forego the $1.5 billion he was asking for the border wall to get that border wall started in order to compromise with the Democrats and keep the government open. Okay, so their next opportunity will probably be somewhere in October. But let's think about that for a second. The government could have shut down. The Democrats were willing to do it if the 1.5 billion was in there. Donald Trump's been positioning and talking with global leaders. They just had this United Nations Security Council meeting today, and it was a secretive meeting. Nobody really knows what they discussed in secret behind closed doors. And the top nations who are voters, who have an actual say in the Security Council, are the United States, Great Britain, France, China, and Russia. There's 15 countries on the Security Council, but those are the voting ones. And Nikki Haley is the president of the Security Council for this month. Today, Donald Trump spoke with the German Chancellor, Angela Merkel. I call her Angela. That's how we say it here in Texas, man. Angela. Anyway, you know, that happened. And then you had Ivanka Trump over there talking to them. There's been a lot of things happening lately. Tomorrow, there is supposed to be an emergency secret meeting with no press allowed inside the meeting between Donald Trump, his national security team, including them badass generals he's got, are supposed to meet with all 100 senators. He is basically ordering them to this meeting to discuss security and North Korea. Okay, right now we have a global type event training exercise, Operation Gotham Shield, happening in the New York, New Jersey area. And that is a simulation of 2 nuclear bombs. I think it was a 10,000 pound bomb or 20,000 pound bomb. They're simulating these massive nuclear bombs landing on New York and the New Jersey area. And think they're using the stadium over there in New Jersey right now for air support and tanks and stuff like that. Kind of like what we did with the 10th Mountain Division down there in Somalia when we went down there in 1991. We used Olympic Stadium to house all the tanks, and that was a staging area. So the military likes to take over stadiums, especially open roof stadiums. So anyway, we're seeing a lot of developments. The military has increased its presence. North Korean Kim Jong-un, who the hell names their kid Kim? Maybe Kim is a synonymous name for male and female over there. I don't know, but it's kind of hard for an American badass like me to take anybody with that kind of name serious. You know, and I'm not making fun of any guys that have the name Kim, but you know, if you're the leader of the North Korean country that's supposed to be badass, I'm just having a hard time taking that chumpster serious, man. But anyway, there have been some very, very serious threats coming out of North Korea that our government seems to think are very credible. They have stated that they could sink and would sink the USS Cole. We've moved North Korea into port at South Korea. We've got a virtual armada over there. We've got Japanese warships with us. And some people are saying that the Japanese can't take offensive actions. Au contraire, mon frere. President Obama pulled the part of the treaty out of Japan is not held to it, the part of the treaty that says they cannot take any more offensive action. They can only use their military in defensive mode and only in support of the people, the government, Americans, who defend their country. Obama released Japan from that obligation in their surrender paperwork at the end of World War II. So Japan is free to attack any country they want to. That's why they're with us. However, they are still bound by the support of the allies who defend them. So if America's going over there to kick some ass, Japan had better bring it on with it. And so we've got several things now. There were several warships off the coast of Australia for some time, and the media was saying that we were deceiving them on when they would arrive and this and that, but doing a training exercise that in my mind had something to do with this impending conflict. Now, as far as the media is concerned, hey man, military ain't got to tell them jack shit. They don't report to them. They report to their generals. Their generals report to the president. That's it, baby. So the days are over of the 8 years of the Obama administration who announced every military action before it took place, announcing to the world that we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Those days are over. We're going back to military secrecy, military might, and getting ready to kick some ass. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have a PayPal account. It's the link to it is in the bottom. Go ahead and look for the link down there in the bottom. You can PayPal me, man. Go ahead and start supporting my channel. We're going to bring up a lot of good videos. We're going to get some new equipment later this year with your support. And we're going to be able to make some really, really awesome content. I have a lot of good ideas. And all the money in the beginning that you guys support me with will go directly back into the channel because it does cost money to operate. And man, the bills got to get paid, the equipment's got to get bought. So anyway, support my channel if you love my content. Give me a thumbs up, make a comment in the section below, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and please share this report on all your social media content. Thank you. My name is Johnnyjetrod.